we're having, yeah, this is as bad as it gets. Okay, we're having a lot of wine this evening. The theme is Coonawarra Cabernet. We're starting with the Balnaves Cabernet Merlot, the 2000, which really wasn't that impressive, a little flat. So next we had Parker Estate. There were two vintages. We had the 2000 and the 1998. The 2000 was good because it really was an opener for the 98, which really was one of the best wines of the night. That's the 2000. With the 98, I felt that it fell away a little bit after being opened. It's really not a wine which would benefit from being decanted. It actually really needs to be opened and poured. It's spectacular and still remains one of my absolute favourite labels out of Coonawarra. The next, Rosemount Cabernet 97, this was the Reserve Cabernet 97, was really not good at all. I don't think it ever was any good, which it's backing against some really good company tonight, but 97 was not a good year generally in Australia, and this is an example of one that didn't go well. But 128 really is an entry-level wine, even when it's an O2, and it was pleasing, but there was nothing spectacular, nothing stood out as a wine in the greatest scheme of things. The Magellan Malaya 03, it's a wine that I don't really drink that much because it's it really is quite pricey. You're looking almost at 70 sing a bottle for this wine. Spectacular. It really is big and dense and full and rich. And as you know, I have a bit of a thing about 2003, and yet again this seems to prove it. The wine is slumbering. It really needs a lot more time. But probably one of the finest examples of 03 Cabernet that I've seen in the Coonawarra. That's the Magellan Malaya. It's Zima Estate, which really was a bit of a sleeper, a bit of a dark horse tonight. This is a $35 wine, which really is at least $20 too cheap for its value. It really is spectacularly good. It's in its window. It's drinking well now. It's a wine that I'll drink for the next 2 to 3 years. It's really, really showing some very good bottle age development and spectacular example of Coonawarra. I really am very excited about that tonight. Then we have Frank Potts Cabernet Malbec, which really a little left of centre. I don't know that much Malbec out of Coonawarra, and it was really pleasing. I think one of the reasons why it was just so fun to drink was it stood out. That Malbec really jumped out at us, very unique and unusual. The Santudo Orlando 05. This wine has had its good years and its bad, but this was a fantastic example of it. And probably is in my top 3 wines for the night. Really, really well worthwhile wine. Next, the Wynns Black Label Cabernet, the 07. This is a high-octane wine. It's spectacularly good, but really shouldn't be drunk yet. I would far rather you hung on to it for a year or two. It really is a gorgeous wine, around about $45. And the last wine of the night was the Bass Felix Hatesbury, which has been a bit of a problem child for me as a wine. The lineage is perfect, the vintage is perfect, but it's really been asleep for the last 2 years, and nothing much has changed. It still really is quite tight and quiet. This is a wine that you want to put away for at least 10 years. You know it's going to be right, but it's not right now. So at the end of the day, remember what the wine critics, don't worry too much about what the wine critics say. If you like it, just drink it. Good night. Thank you. Are you going to do a retrospective? It's so dark when I see it.